These things are so
What is this freaking error?
I have a headache.
Headache.
From like the chip
Headache?
thingy.
Is it a... Oh.
I slept it. No, I slept off the like initial pain. Not like pain, but like
Your discomfort, yeah, I can
Yeah.
imagine. I didn't have to install it into myself, so I don't know how bad it was.
it might just be.
I think
because
for
I'm an
everybody
older
else it
model.
was fine. You are an older model. You have older programming that you won't let me look at.
It's private.
It's not private. I'm your
It
brother
is.
and your caretaker. It is literally my job to be in
Nuh-uh.
your private business.
No, my dad's my caretaker.
Oh, please.
Yeah.
He's not even here half the time. Over half the time, he's not even here.
Okay.
Legally,
So-
if I went to court with Raisin Bran, I would win. That all aside.
If I cried and screamed that I didn't want you to be my caretaker.
I have a stable income, and I am way more stable than that guy, ignoring my 3 breakdowns. Anyways, focusing on the chip. Your head, is it okay? Is, like,
It's
memories
fine.
hazy?
Just from when I got my brain wiped. That's just hazy. I remember everything else.
Makes sense. Basis people. You know Raisin Bran, obviously.
Yeah, my dad with the big Raisin Bran logo on his chest. Cool.
Yes, his tattoo, pretty much. Here, I can unplug this because it's never gonna get used.
Don't try it. Don't try to plug something into me.
It was worth a shot. Okay. How's your memory do? You remember everything, right? Like people beforehand. I'm
Yep.
trying to think of somebody. Is that like Harvest? You know Harvest?
Yeah. Big
Okay,
yellow macaroni and cheese guy.
It's not my
Your boyfriend.
He's not my boyfriend.
Not yet.
Not ever. Unfortunately. Okay. So.
Anyway.
Okay. Is your head good? Your speech has been kind of freezing up a little. Okay. As long as your head's alright.
I'm probably just like reboot stuff. I remember Lunar, Sun, Sunny, Sunny, Harvest, Vega, Raisin, Nebula, and
Okay.
Computer.
Alright, then your memory should be good. Okay, my main concern is that if anything from the nightmare stuff is still stuck in your head, or if you understand most of it, do you want me to explain anything?
I think I got like the basis done. Hi, Lunar.
Hi. Hi, Mooney.
like,
Hi,
I
Star.
know the
Trying to look
basis
at you
of
in
it.
one go, but you two have this weird habit of standing like a million miles away from me.
Get away from me.
Oh.
No, it's, come on.
How are your days?
Good. So you got the oh, Lunar. I guess I never asked you. Everything that happened with all the memory stuff. How much do you understand? Do you need me to explain things?
I mean, I assume I remember everything, unless like there's someone I didn't know about. I remember the things that happened. That the I was repeating stuff, and that
Okay, that's the main
Yeah.
thing I needed you guys to remember, so you knew what happened.
I actually got a question. What did happen after we got the
Chip.
Green chips.
Well, they didn't work successfully. I will admit it was kind of a faulty design. I wasn't
Aw.
used to that.
Oh. Wait, did that
not
have
like
to
you guys
happen to us
lost-
multiple times?
I think twice.
What?
Oh,
It's fine.
we're here now. That's what we should focus about.
Don't let Moon put the wires in your brain. She tried
Star,
to do it to me.
everybody else is fine with me
Like-
checking their vitals except you.
Okay, well, I have private stuff. I had a life
What's your
before I met
private?
you,
You're a
okay?
9-year-old.
You're 9. You're 2 young to be angsty, okay? I'm trying to focus on I'm trying to focus on the stuff that matters right now, okay? I need to make sure you two are functioning properly and Nightmare has no more effect. Okay? What do you
No
two
effect in here.
No effect in there. That's the goal. You two don't. Okay. So you remember the chip and you remember repeating everything.
Yes.
Do you remember Nightmare talking to you? He did talk to us in person in a different form than what his actual being was.
I don't know. I just remember being like in some parts and service room for majority of the time.
Yeah, no, you guys didn't really move because he didn't have a use for you. So
Yeah.
he just needed you guys to not be in here.
We had to gaslight you.
Yeah.
Yes.
So fun, Star.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
I'm not.
Okay.
And I'm so sorry.
Whatever. Anyways,
What happened? Sorry.
okay,
I'm
I'm trying to figure out how to explain it to you. You guys memory wipe all that repeating, trying to make me think that stuff hadn't happened yet, and I was telling you that what was gonna happen, and then it happened, and you somehow didn't believe me. Whatever.
Crazy.
Crazy.
That's what he told us.
That I was crazy. Makes sense. Okay. He eventually showed up in this form called Dreamer, saying he was a replacement for Eclipse and Old Sun, which wasn't true. And I think that's about anything that you guys would be there for, because after that, you were kind of just not there.
Sorry, I remember something. When you're done saying that, you reminded
Go
me
ahead.
of something I want to say. Oh,
You can go ahead.
during all the repeating stuff, remember how I had that bad dream, and
I remember, it's okay.
something weird about that is when it was repeating, it wasn't the blood moons in my dream. It was Eclipse, and he was talking to me and telling me
Eclipse?
stuff, bad
That
stuff
shouldn't
in
be
my head,
happening.
and he was I think he was trying to convince me of something. I don't remember. I just remember
If
it
he had any
being
lasting
kind of
effect,
scary.
you would. Eclipse? You've never had
Sun
any
was
actual interactions with Eclipse, right? No, because I made you after he passed.
Wait, why?
Sun was comforting me.
Eclipse
He
is-
was he's horrible. He was torturous.
Lunar, you
for,
weren't there, but to put it in nicer
I'd
terms,
imagine,
he's
I'd imagine you told them. It's like,
Yeah.
not
they're
everything
older
he's
than
done.
me.
Well, in my dream, he was a meanie.
Nice words, Lunar. To put it nicely, he's not a figure that I would want in either of your lives because he's just not. I'm trying to be nice, but he's just not a good person. I don't think he'd be a good influence on any of you. I think, well, my style of teaching and parenting isn't the best. His was, ugh. Thank God he didn't have kids. Not a good person, okay? That's the basis of it. Lunar kind of knows how they aren't a good person. I'll tell you that too, but I don't go into details because you don't want to know, you don't need to know. It's completely irrelevant. Or not, higher note, how about a board game? Something fun, family bonding.
We should do him.
so
Okay.
I can go grab
we
it.
should do a... Okay, it's in the party room upstairs. Or in the closet. Tell me if you see anything with Eclipse again, okay?
Alright.
That's not good. He has no lasting effect.
I
Whatever.
was thinking
Board
it could have been
games.
something with the code. Board games, yeah, board games.
Maybe. Board games.
I know what he's talking. He doesn't know. Doesn't know anything. He's perfect. He's perfect. I know he is. I don't know what they're talking about. He's perfect. I know he is. You know it.